Hi, New Life. I wanted to just give an update on our activities and how we're moving forward at this time. And so I've written down a few notes here, and I just wanted to chat to you all this morning, I suppose, and depending on what time you're watching it. Um, just an interesting thing is that personally, I've never led a church through these circumstances, but I do believe that God appoints people to lead people even through times of testing. It's been his way since the church was implemented by Jesus, and I believe it'll always be his way. So there are people that are appointed to lead, and we trust that we will do that with wisdom and courage, with both of those. And I believe those are the keys to good leadership. And sometimes the two seem to be at odds. Sometimes we say, well, that's courageous, but it's not wise. And sometimes we say, well, that's wise, but it's not very courageous. But they need not be. Um, a leader is there to express encouragement in the face of adversity. And when that happens, I want to encourage you to hear the heart and the intent behind the encouragement, not through a filter of personal offense. I think that's something that the devil can come and get into, and listen to the heart and the intent of the things that we do. Don't allow a virus to destroy our friendships because of misunderstandings. And so I just wanted to make that pretty clear. Things may and they will invariably change over the next few weeks. Government imposed restrictions, infection levels may change, and so as a church, as a community, we will abide by these instructions as we continue to pursue the advancement of the kingdom. So no matter what the opposition, whether it's persecution, as we see in some countries around the world, whether it's economy, family, skepticism, and even viruses, our goal remains to know Jesus and to make him known. And our priority is still to seek first his kingdom and his righteousness. And to do these at present becomes a challenge, but not an impossibility. It calls for a change of strategy, perhaps, a change of methodology, and the implementation of different practices, but we are still committed to seeing the most essential message on the face of the earth ring out, that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So let's move on to our gatherings together. They're key to our community and ongoing encouragement and support for each other. So we will continue with our meetings at the church building. The government has not yet said we cannot do it. We just need to exercise caution and restrict the number of people. We've placed a limit on the number of people as per the government instruction. And below this post, you'll see a picture of what the church hall looks like, and so that we can apply the recommended social distancing. It's hard for us who enjoy getting into a scrum to see us sitting so far apart and perhaps foot bumping each other, or however it is that you want to greet the other person. But it's necessary at this time. As I said, different strategy, different methodology for a time such as this. Every person that comes is expected to follow the recommended protocol for personal interaction. And this is no different to when you or I go to the shop. We all have to go to the store, we all have to go buy things. And so we make sure that we wash our hands, we make sure we stay away from people, 2 meters, 6 foot, whatever you would prefer, and that we are wise about these things. It's no different here on a Sunday morning, and we will do exactly the same. All right. However, please hear me on this. If you are sick and maybe you've been sent home from work, please stay at home. Don't come and watch this on YouTube on Sunday morning. If you are healthy, but you are elderly, perhaps you have a predisposed lung condition or something else, please stay at home as well. We don't want to infect people who are invariably going to get sick or most likely to get sick. Now, the way to watch these videos at home, there's a clear instruction that Anne has put together. It's got illustrations, and how to access the YouTube channel via either a smart TV or a PC or a phone, and the instructions are pretty clear. But if you are having difficulty with that, just give us a call and we'll see if we can walk you through it. If you are healthy and you're able to get around, please feel free to join your group, your life group at somebody's home. Somebody who is healthy at home will come and join us at the church, and just follow the recommended health protocols and enjoy fellowship from a safe distance. Very important. Okay. And some life groups have worked out great ways to stay connected because they have certain issues that they cannot meet together. And so, people like Stan and Gloria are planning on doing some video conferencing with the rest of their life group on a Tuesday night when life group happens. Stan and Gloria are unable to connect with people right now. They have people over 90 years old with them in the home, and they really don't want to get them infected. So be wise about those things. And remember to reach out to those who perhaps are unable to be on our part of our online gatherings. There are people in the church who don't have an internet connection. So if they're part of your group, please reach out to them. Give them a call. Go knock on the door and stand away, and then speak to them through the door. Whatever it is that you need to do, try and keep that connection. If the instructions from the government change, then we'll adapt accordingly. We are not lone rangers. We're not all there out by ourselves trying to do our own thing, but we want to keep in balance this thing about what we are called to do and what we need to do. And whatever you do, please don't isolate yourself completely. Stay connected with friends. Keep praying. Keep pressing into Jesus. Keep encouraging one another. This, in fact, may be an excellent time for you to catch up on some reading, maybe spend some time with Jesus. Do the things that you're able to do now because you don't or not allowed to leave the house because you might be ill. But try and keep that in mind as well. Let's be courageous, but let's be wise, and not allow the events to make us anxious or stressed. No matter what, He has you in the palm of His hand. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling you need some encouragement, speak to your life group leader, speak to any of the elders, speak to a friend, speak to somebody that they can pray with you on the phone, that we can keep each other encouraged during this time. Keep focused on Jesus. He is the author and the perfecter of our faith. All right, so have a lovely weekend, and God bless you.